Welcome back to Whiskey Tango Fishing, folks. We got some rain. We had a nor'easter day before yesterday, but didn't really add much water. And actually, the water level is a lot lower than it was. This is all hard and dry, where normally right about here I'd be standing in a couple feet of water. So I'm going to start off, not a couple feet, probably about a foot of water. I'm going to start off with the buzz bait here, and we're going to see if we can get some action going here. Ooh, fish on. There we go. There we go, on the buzz bait. Not a big guy, but I'll take it to start the day. Of course, I gotta get my rod holder. I left that in the truck. Ooh, he's barely hooked. Nice fish. Nice fish to start the day. All right, bud. We'll get all your friends. Well, he was in a hurry to leave. Guess he didn't like my party. All right, I'm going to switch to a Topwater walking bait. I can get it out a little further, because I'm seeing some action out a little further than I can cast this buzz bait. All right. So this is by 6 cents. I believe this one's called the Catwalk. Again, it's a walking topwater bait. This is a bluegill color. Beautiful sunrise getting ready to happen. Ooh, fish on, fish on. That's a nice one. There we go. I was twitch, pausing it, right? That's how I kept working it. There's a nice sized fish. A nice fish. Hold still, dude. I got you. Wow. So he got front and rear treble stuck in his mouth. There we go. One more hook in you. Come on now, let go of it. There we go. Nice fish, nice fish. Ooh, you get a little beat up there. You got a sore on your side there. But nice fish. Look at that. Oh, colors. Oof. All right. You go tell all your friends. Go when you're ready, dude. There you go. Nice, polite departure. I like that. There you go. Swimming right out there. That was a nice strike. Nice topwater strike. I walked it a little bit, then I paused it, then I did a twitch pause. You know, again, you got to vary up the retrieve, right? Try different things out, see what the fish are interested in biting that day. He hit it on the pause. I gave him a second, set the hook, again, when you're fishing with these trebles, you don't want to, and I'm guilty of it, right? But you don't want to set the hook immediately. You want to give them a second to get it in their mouth. And that's where you also want a more moderate action rod, so that you are not ripping the hook, the treble hooks, out of the fish's mouth, right? That moderate action will give the hook, will give the rod a little bit of a bend to it, deeper into the blank, so that you have a chance. And when you set the hook, it'll still have the backbone to set the hook, but you're not going to rip it. The rod's not going to be so stiff that you're going to rip those trebles out of its mouth, right? Single hook baits, it's different, right? When you're fishing like an EWG with a soft plastic or something like that, that's different. A jig, it's different. That's you want a fast action there. Nice, nice, nice. Woo! Ooh, off to the races, buddy. Not a big guy, but he took off. Yeah. I like you. I like your energy, bud. Jeez, oh man, you're hooked all kinds of crazy. There we go. Jeez. Let's get this out of your mouth. He took off like he was in the Indy 500. He hit that bait. That was a nice violent hit. I like that. I like that. Violence of action, buddy. That's how you win the day. Except for today. That's how I win the day. Haha. Come on, let go of my hook. Get it out of here. There you go. Look at that little guy, not a big guy, but he hit that angry. He got that big bass energy. I like that, pal. You go when you're ready. Can you let go of my thumb? It's not a salty. Thank you. So on that retrieve, I wasn't pausing it as long, right? I was twitch, twitch, pause, but it's kind of starting right back up again, right? If you notice, I was going a little quicker in between the pauses. So. Oh, fish on. There we go. Not a big guy. Face full of salad, of course. Why wouldn't you? Jeez, oh man. All three trebles. 1, 2, 3. Let me tell you something. I like that. You don't half-ass it. You put your whole ass into everything, huh? Good energy. There we go. Come on now. Let go of my hooks. You figured out by now it ain't food. That's a tiny little bugger. But he went after that 5-inch topwater. Go when you're ready, Jim. Go when you're ready. There you go. Look at that. Ooh, fish on. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Are you hooked all kinds of weird? No, you got a face full of salad. The little guy. Oh man. You guys with this salad. Clean yourself up. What the heck's going on here? I'm trying. Hold still. Another little guy. Going after the big topwater. Whoa, big bass energy. Look at you with the attitude. And 10 pounds of salad. Come along with him. Alright. Let's give this a try. Ooh, fish on, fish on. That feels like a nice one. Not a giant, but a nice fight. Solid hit. A big guy. Oh, jeez. How'd you get this in you? That's a heck of a thing. Oh, that's still hooked. How the heck? There we go. Alright, dude. Tell your friends. There you go. There you go. Ooh, fish on. Ooh. That's a nice one. Jeez, oh man, another one, all three in the side of your head. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful fish. Thank you for playing, pal.